it's me, Sierra. So I've had some requests. They want to see me do my little washing powder show or whatever. So I'm getting ready to show you guys all the washing powder, everything that I found, things I like blending up in my little blender here. So first thing is my little extra washing powder. I actually purchased this at Dollar Tree. I first found it at Rose's, but then Dollar Tree started selling it, so I was like, you know what? Might as well buy it from you. So, I actually have this as well. Look, totally awesome. Now, what made me start blending up washing powder is because this actually used to come in powder form. Now it come in rocks. Like if you could hear it, it sounds real rocky. So, that's why I blend it up. This is actually the same exact thing. This comes with the cup. This does not. Same exact powder. They just be cheap. And also too, with this extra, this stuff like freaking smells amazing. Like it smells so good. And it's actually color safe for your, color clothes, so you don't use bleach or whatever. But I'll be blending this with a bunch of different stuff. And it just smells amazing. So I'm actually going to blend this. But before I blend it, I'm actually going to go through some other things in here that I'll be mixing up first. So I actually found this right here, my Purex. It's the same as the Color Safe bleach for color clothes only. So I actually got this from Walmart. You can't really blend this because I tried to blend it up, but it actually comes out like chunky, like water, like chunky rocks. If I was to put water in the blender, it like real chunky, so you can't really blend it up. But I still use it because it's good. If you hear it right now, like, it got rocks in here. Like, from sitting, it's like rocks in here. I actually bought this 1, 2, 3. My main reason for getting this, you can't blend this either because it comes out the same way. Real rocky, lumpy, chunky. So, I just kind of pour a little bit of this on my clothes. After I pour my famous washing powders, I pour a little bit up here to give it some extra, smell good because it smells real good. And my favorite, I have some Ariel. Yes. You want to smell? So, this smells really good. I'm sorry. This smells really good here. Oh my God. My audience back here is making me laugh, guys. But anyway, like I said, so I poured a little bit of this on top of my clothes, and it smells amazing. So I have some all washing powder here. This all washing powder, this is actually made for people with sensitive skin. It has no perfumes, no dyes or anything in it. I really don't like it because, it washes your clothes, but it really don't leave any kind of smell on your clothes. So if you want to smell, you want to, something other than this. So after I use this whole box, I'm not going to buy this again either. This right here, I actually purchased this from Dollar Tree as well. Now it smells good too, but you can't blend this either because it comes out real chunky. And like, I don't know, it's like, I guess the materials, whatever it's made from, it's like, if I would have put water in there, just make it lumpy. So I just don't know what they did to some of these washing powders. And then also, you look at this. I done showed you 2 different containers. This is the same exact stuff in an orange container. The same stuff as the white container, the black container. They just make you feel like, oh my God, I'm buying something different. I'm buying the same thing. So that's it. Pay another $1 for the same container. So, right here. I bet you're like, what in the world is in here? Don't eat it, it ain't flour. So, this is actually, I've been blending this extra. I've been blending, this looks totally awesome. I blend both of those together and I put them in here and I mix them up together. They're both white in color, so you cannot tell the difference. And the reason I keep it, of course, in the laundry area, so nobody don't come over here and be like, oh my God, girl, I'm trying to make some pancakes today. You gonna die, girl. But I hope not. And this is the same stuff. Just blend it up. I'm just trying to fill this container up here. So guys, I'm actually getting ready to go ahead and blend this up for you. And I also wanted to tell you as well, I decided to wear my pretty pajamas tonight because I'm talking about laundry and washing powder. So what better outfit to wear than my pretty pajamas? So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up a little bit. And I don't be trying to waste it. I ain't trying to waste none. Alright, so I'm getting ready to cut this blender on and get it going. So I let it blend for like a minute or so, and then I'll take it off and I'll shake it up because I want to make sure it don't have any lumps and clumps in it. So I'm shaking it, you know, it looks kind of powdery, but I let it go a little bit longer. So I'm going to put it back up here for like a minute or two. So I'm going to shake it up now. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of see how powdery it looks. Sometimes I just want to eat this. I just look at it and be like, man, if I could just get a spoonful. But then they'll be like, you know what, we're going to have to call the emergency room because this girl is crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this in my little container here. It's a little bit, you can't really see it. This is not as strong as these right here because when you take off the lid, like it literally be like puffing full of that smoke. Alright. So I got that one mixed up. So now I'm getting ready to actually do this one. And I always do this one over here because the rocks fall out. So let me actually show you this one. When I pour, like I told you, it don't have a cup. And then I'm going to take off the lid on that one and you're going to see it got a cup and it's the same thing. So I'm going to actually dump it. You see how rocky that is? And you see all the smoke just come out. Probably can't see it, but I can. It's straight rocks, like literally rocks. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that one off and blend that one as well. And I also want to let you guys know, my little blender here, it actually works very good for $15. I got it from Walmart. And I wasn't going to spend a whole lot of money on a blender just to have a blender to be putting washing powder in. But it works good for what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one on. I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh my god, you see how white? You probably cannot see, I don't know, but like if you could see how white it is inside, and that's not from the powder. That's actually like the smoke or whatever, you know, this particular washing powder makes. So I shake this one up just to make sure it's not lumpy, and I'm gonna mix it up again. I'm I'm gonna take this lid off right here. Hopefully you can see it. Yes, 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 that's what I wanted you to see. You see this? Like, what in the world? What am I making in here? So I'm getting ready to go ahead and pour this in here. This is why I love this stuff. Like, it is still in the air. Like, whoo! Just whip it up. Like, whoo, if you can smell it. So I want to blend this one up too because it's the same thing. And I'm going to just show you guys. Like I say, I don't know what they put in this stuff. And it's from Dollar Tree. Like, what they put in it. But it's amazing. So as you can see. Same container. The white lid, which I just took off, black lid. All I did was pour that in here. Now look, they was like, you know what? Just because it's a white lid, I'm going to be nice and put this in there for you. We're not going to give you one in my black cup, you know? So yeah. Catch my drift. So, here we go. Here we go again. I'm going to pour this in here. You hear the rocks. Do it sound like powder? It's very rocky. Rocky. So, I'm going to go ahead and mix this one up as well. So I'm gonna stop it, shake it up, and then I also stop it too because I don't want the blender to like be, you know, overheat or whatever, because it get real hot. So I don't want it to get too hot here because, you know, it can get hot. Just keep blending, but you gotta kind of give it a break. So I shake it up a little bit. I'm actually gonna let it sit there and cool off for like a minute because it's a little bit warm. So I'm gonna let it cool off for a minute. So while that's actually cooling off, I actually want to I'm actually not gonna show you that yet. I'm gonna show you this. So, I actually purchased this as well, which is OxiClean. I got this from Walmart. So, this is the liquid form odor blasters. I actually have not used this yet, but it smells good. So, I just kind of want to show you like different stuff because I use more than just powder, washing powder. I do have some extra up there as well, and that bottle's too big to take down. So, I mean, everybody knows what extra is. So, it's the extra from Walmart in the blue, big old blue container. And I also, so now I'm going to show you this right here. This actually say carpet cleaner. But you can use it for carpet, rugs, upholstery, wool, and clothing. Like, this is some good stuff. And they claim it's, you know, all natural. So it's not really, I guess, anything toxic. Now, it's still harmful to, like, if you drink it or something or, you know, ingest it or whatever, it's harmful to you. So do not do that, you know. But using it with different things, and it do say right here, do not mix with bleach or any other household product. That could be why when I used it, it actually literally got hot. Like, it was like, it made the clothes so hot. I was like, what in the world? Like, is this shirt about to blow up? I don't know. But I sprayed it on the white shirt because it works really good on like color clothes, white clothes, carpets, like it said, exactly what the bottle said. So I had a white shirt that I was trying to get clean, which it was already clean, but I wanted to keep it clean. So I sprayed this on like the armpits and around the collar, because you know those are mainly dirty parts of the shirt that get dirty the most. So I sprayed it on that shirt and some of that totally awesome white powder. I actually poured that white powder on the same spots that I put that spray on. And literally all I did was like rub it up there, and the shirt was steaming hot. Like, it was so hot. You would have thought I had put it in the dryer and took it out because it was that hot. So I was like, what in the world? But it worked. The shirt was clean. So, I'm not going to tell you where I bought this from because I don't need you to steal my ideas. But now, if you really want to know, I'll tell you. So, I want to show you this right here, guys. my other mixture of washing powder. I just have so many containers up there. This is a mixture of my 1, 2, 3, my Ariel. I bought 2 other washing powders, which was called Foca or Foca, however they say it, but it's Foca. And I bought another one called Roma, Roma. Those are actually 2 washing powders that you see a lot of, you know, Hispanics using. So I was like, let me try this out because I see them buying it a lot. You know, it works. I just don't like the smell because it really don't have a pleasant smell. So I was like, oh, yeah, don't think I'm about it again. But, so, that's actually mixed with this. And the 2 containers, which are the Totally Awesome and the extra one that I had over here. That's actually all mixed together. I had to put that thing back. It was heavy. I'm up here like, woo, out of breath trying to hold that thing and talk. I'm like, oh, I'm about to give out. So I had to put that thing back up. But anyway, so that's what's mixed in that. And then I have another white container. This right here. That's mixed as well. Some of the same stuff. But I don't have as much of the blue in this one. Mainly the white. Because when I realized after I made that one, I was like, man, I actually like the white ones better because they smell better. Alright, so this should be cooled down enough, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it back on. This is the last one. I have plenty more, but I'm gonna mix them off camera